Did you know Lord of the Rings is actually referenced 5 times in the World of Warcraft games? Did you know all of them? Or did you know some of them? Well, let's see which one you know and let's get right into it. Number 1. As we traverse to Pandaria, to the Valley of the Four Winds, we find a remarkable character that we all know. So after flying through it and going through the first village, we see, no, this is actually not the right, no, we actually need to keep on flying. So we keep on flying, we keep on diving, we keep with a speed, and we find the village that we need. But can we find the character? So we're looking here, right, nothing here. Can we find, is this him? No, is this the character that we're looking for? But we eventually stumble upon him, Captain Oakenshield, also known as Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit, from the Lord of the Rings series. Number 2. After leaving Captain Oakenshield, we go to our second destination, which is in the Jade Forest. In the Jade Forest, in the mountains, high in the the Pandarian mountains, we go and fly to this sacred spot where we can find our next reference. Then below we find a big monster that we just have to quickly actually kill, because that looks too cool to actually leave. So I could not actually leave it, so let's quickly kill it. And then we just move on, like nothing happened, you know. As we move on, nothing happened. We traverse over rivers, through mountains, over canyons, glades, valleys, and we find ourselves in China. The normal Pandaria continent. As we keep on walking, we find one character there, just one, by itself. Who could this be? Upon slowly walking through, we see it is Sam the Wise, also known as Sam Wise Gamgee.
One ring to rule them all.
So I have this idea for a great movie. It's about 2 gnomes who find a bracelet of power, and they have to take it to the burning steps and cast it into the cauldron. They form the Brotherhood of the Bracelet. Along the way, they're trailed by a Murloc named Gotham, who's obsessed with the bracelet, and 9 bracelet boogeymen. It could be a 3-parter called Ruler of the Bracelet. The first part would be called The Brotherhood of the Bracelet, followed by A Couple of Towers, with a climactic ending called Hey, the King's Back.
Number 4. As we have found another hint for the 4th reference, we can go to the Mage Tower and find ourselves a portal. We find ourselves to the left to go to the portal through Draenor, to the Shadowmoon Valley, and to this cave, which is really weird. Why would there be a hidden character in a cave for the Lord of the Rings? Well, if you know, you know, there can only be one. So after traversing all over these mushrooms and actually finding the cave, walking inside and finding this character, we find the character called Gorum, also known as Gollum, with the same actual stance, the same look, and the same malice in his eyes. After attacking us, of course, Gollum used to be a hobbit, but he has gone to the dark side. Number 5, the last one. After leaving this cave with Gollum, we actually go to our final, last reference in Draenor, to the Spires of Arak. After flying over the mountains, traversing big, spiky, jagged mountains and seeing where they might be, we keep on looking and venturing on this adventure, thinking, could we find them? Will we find them? Should we find them? Do we have breakfast, or do we have second breakfast? I don't know. Is it potatoes or is it potatoes? But anyways, we find these 3 trolls. I believe they are to be mountain trolls, referenced to the trolls in The Hobbit. As we try to take their loot, they are not happy and they start to attack us because of course that is their bounty. Official names actually are Tombert and William instead of Toon, Willem and Bort. So of course that is a official name from the movie The Hobbit. As they try to follow me, we have taken them down one by one, Willem or William as last. And we see what's in the chest. It is a burglar's vest, which was Bilbo Baggins. And 12 dwarven rings, right?